What's up, guys? It's me on. I am back with another video, and I'm back with my NASCAR Xfinity Series Phoenix race review. And this is by no means the same race as last week, Vegas. This was far from boring. This was a damn good race, and had a lot of action. Some JRM teammates clashing. That's gonna be fun to deal with. And a first-time winner in the Xfinity Series. Now, with that being said, before we get into it, though, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. Closing in on 800 subscribers. I am 27 away from 800. Hoping to hit that mark by WrestleMania. Would appreciate it. So, with that said, let's go ahead and let's get into the video. So, Cole Custer gets the pole to start the race off. Kyle Busch and Jeffrey Earnhardt to the rear for unapproved adjustments. Parker Kligerman to the back with a backup car after a wreck in practice. Shannon Smith made a little bit of contact with the wall early on. Dawson Cram, after contact following the start of the race, he would take his car to the garage. He would have issues all day. Eventually would drop out of the race, though he would return closer to the end of the stage. Leland Honeyman Jr., who was in last night's ARCA race, making his Xfinity debut for the Alpha Prime team, uh, loses his rear bumper after previously getting into the wall, and then it flies off and the caution comes out. Joe Graf Jr. hits the bumper after it hits the track with the right front. So there's that. And we get a caution again for the spin from Josh Berry as he was helped by Chandler Smith. And then Justin Allgaier takes the stage one victory. Creed second, Sammy Smith third, Herbst fourth, Hemrick fifth, Custer in sixth, Kyle Busch seventh, Sam Mayer eighth, John Nemechek ninth, and Chandler Smith in the 10th spot. Patrick Emmerling getting a penalty for a crew member over the wall too soon. We get a lap into the stage, and Brett Moffitt goes for a spin, bringing out the caution. A little bit later, Connor Mozak goes for a spin and gets into the wall and brings out the caution. And then, on the ensuing restart, John Hunter Nemechek gets a restart violation. So he pulled the same thing that Justin Allgaier did last week, where he went below the line before the start-finish line. You can't do that. Now, I've seen a lot of people say that this is a bullshit rule. For Vegas, I can understand that. Um, in a way. Well, no. For Vegas, I can understand why you have that rule in place. Phoenix is different, though, because remember, the start finish line got moved to what used to be the backstretch a handful of years ago. So you have that giant ass space, the dog leg as they call it. I think you need to abolish that line over there at Phoenix. Like, take that out because that probably should not have been a penalty in that case because you're already setting yourself up to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide before everybody got to get back together going into the first corner. Like the Allgaier one, I understand. The Nemechek one, I think this is stupid. I think this one's bullshit. Anyway, we get caution late in the stage for another Josh Berry spin, this time thanks to a little bit of help from his teammate Sam Mayer, and Justin Allgaier would take the stage to dub. Austin Hill in second, Hemrick third, Sammy Smith in fourth, Kyle Busch fifth, Anthony Alfredo in sixth, Sam Mayer seventh, Riley Herbst eighth, Kaz Grala in ninth, and Sheldon Creed in the 10 spot. Greg Golding brings out the caution in stage three. His car in the wall and parked there. His day is done. Lost a tire going into turn one. And then not long after the restart, Sheldon Creed brings out the next caution, going for a spin. Left rear tire flat, sends him for a spin. Made a little bit of contact with somebody. And somehow does not collect anyone else. Considering the fact that whoever the hell is in the 6 car, I completely forgot, barely missed him. And freaking Ryan Truex, who's in the Joe racing the All-Star car, the 19 car today, he had Creed turned around right in his face, and he's like, evasive maneuvers, and somehow gets around him. Nobody else gets wrecked. How in the hell was that not a big one? Literally, how? That is preposterous. That is insane. Oh my god. So a little bit later on in stage three, Anthony Alfredo brings out the next caution for a spin for himself. It just looks like he just lost it on his own. We get the second to last restart of the race. Nemechek gets into the wall in turn 3 after the restart, effectively taking him out of contention for the win. And then we get one last caution. This one taking out Justin Allgaier, uh, Brandon Jones, and Kaz Gralla were involved. There might be a couple others as well, but primarily between Allgaier, Jones, and the 26 of Gralla. Jones had bumped Allgaier coming out of the corner, heading to the start finish line. Moffitt gets into Gralla, who gets into Jones slash Allgaier, and Allgaier and Gralla end up in the wall. Allgaier's day done. And a massively tough break for him, considering the streak of top fives and top tens he's had spanning back to last season, as well as the fact that he looked like the dominant car all day, for the most part. And fortunately, it would put an end to his day. But that would set up a top five where 4 of the 5 drivers did not have a win going into this race in the Xfinity Series yet. The only guy that was in the top 5 at the end of this race that did, Kyle Busch, who has over 100. Sammy Smith, Ryan Truex, Chandler Smith, and Riley Herbst, the other 4 in the top 5. And despite Ryan Truex trying to charge hard at the end, Sammy Smith holds him off and gets his first career Xfinity win. Massive congratulations to Sammy Smith. And I'm interested to see what will happen tomorrow with the Cup Series. Maybe, you never know. There's a chance for another first-time winner. Gibbs being the obvious one. Gregson as well. Gregson, he obviously won here at Phoenix in the spring race at Phoenix last year in the Xfinity Series. So I hope he'll do well tomorrow. But yeah, with all that being said, again, congratulations to Sammy Smith on getting his first career win. And with all that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.